Good day, friends. Welcome to ISIC Mathematics Clinic. We are still on indices. Today, there is another question we want to solve. And if you take a look at this question, we have mixed operations up here. And in mathematics, whenever we have mixed operations, we apply the principle of odd mass. So we have plus, we have multiplication. So according to the principle of the odd mass, we are simplifying multiplication first. So this is equal to 14 raised to power n plus 4 plus. Now we have the same power here but different bases. According to the law of indices, which states that a raised to power y times b raised to power y is equal to ab raised to power of y. So this is equal to 7 times 2 raised to power of n plus 3 all over. Down here we need to factorize. Why do we want to factorize? Because there is a common factor at the left hand side and at the right hand side. And that common factor is 14 raised to power n. Then we are going to write that 14 raised to power n as the factor. Then we open a bracket. And we are dividing 30 times 14 raised to power n by 14 raised to power n. Now let's do that. 13 times 14 raised to power n divided by 14 raised to power n. 14 raised to power n cancels 14 raised to power n. And we are left with 13 times 1. That is equal to 13. Plus, also, we are going to use 14 raised to power n to divide this 14 raised to power n. 14 raised to power n divided by 14 raised to power n. Cancel, cancel. So we are left with 1 here. So this is 1. Then from here, you can say this is equal to 14 raised to power n plus 4 plus 7 times 2 is equal to 14. So 14 raised to power n plus 3 all over 14 raised to power n bracket 13 plus 1 is equal to 14 raised to 14. Now this is the same thing now as here. Do we have a common factor? Yes, there is a common factor. So before I state the common factor, I want to show you this pattern. Now if you have 3 raised to power 4 and 3 raised to power 5, the highest common factor of these two expressions is 3 raised to power 4. If you have 5 raised to power 6 and 5 raised to power 7, the highest common factor of these two expressions is 5 raised to power 6. So from here now, the highest common factor is going to be 14 raised to power n plus 3. 14 raised to power n plus 3. Now, having identified the common factor, then we open a bracket. Now, 14 raised to power n plus 4 divided by 14 raised to power n plus 3. Let's do that here. 14 raised to power n plus 4 divided by 14 raised to power n plus 3. According to the law of indices, we have the same basis but different powers. So under division, we are going to subtract the powers. Then this becomes 14 raised to power n plus 4 minus open bracket n plus 3. Then this is equal to 14 raised to power n plus 4 minus times plus, that is minus, minus n, and minus times plus, minus, minus 3. N cancels minus n. Then we are left with 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. So this is equal to 14 raised to power 1. So 14 raised to power 1 simply means 14. Then plus 14 raised to power n plus 3 divided by 14 raised to power n plus 3. That is simply 1. The two of them cancel each other. So this is 1. Then all over 14 raised to power n times 14 raised to power 1. So this is the same thing now as 14 raised to power n plus 3 times 15 all over 14 raised to power n plus 1. Because they have the same basis, we are going to add their powers. Then from here, we want to divide these two bases on different powers. So that is going to be written as 14 raised to power n plus 3 minus open bracket n plus 1. Then times this 15 up here. And we are going to open the brackets. Then this becomes 14 raised to power n plus 3 minus n minus 1. N cancels minus n. So we are left with 14 raised to power 3 minus 1. That is 2. Then times 15. 14 raised to power 2 is equal to 14 times 14, 196. So 196 times 15. Let's quickly do the multiplication. 5 times 6 is equal to 30. 0 remainder 3. 9 times 5, 45 plus 3, 48. Remainder 4. 5 plus 4, 9. 6 times 1, 6. 9 times 1, 9. 1 times 1, 1. And this is 0. 8 plus 6, 14. 4 remainder 1. 9 plus 9, 18 plus 1, 19. 9 remainder 1. 1 plus 1, 2. So 196 times 15 is equal to 2,940. Thank you for your attention. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and watch my YouTube channel.